Yeah, I know. Where are my hands going?
Go full Ricky Bobby.
Hey, so I'm going to talk to you about our microconic system here. I want to start with the problems of machining with an extended nose collet. One of the problems is your machine puts shucking force down here, but you're holding out here, so it doesn't have a good hold on your part. So it wants to flex and has a micro movement on your part and creates marks on your part. So we want to eliminate that. So I'm going to show you what our microconic cartridges can do. This is a TF25 size. And how our system works is, I have a regular collet here. This goes right into your sleeve in your machine, just like a regular collet, and lock that down with regular pressure on your collet closer. Once that's in there, it's all self-contained, has its own spring back here. Oh, you take your spring out of your machine, by the way. It's all self-contained inside the cartridge. You have your nose cap here, or simulated nose cap anyway. Goes on the cartridge like that. You screw it on, and it's set in the machine. Once it's set in the machine, you take your collet. Now they just thread in and out, super easy. So it threads in. Then you take our micrograd wrench, micrometer adjust, finish threading it in. Take a gauge pin of the diameter that you're going to be chucking on, put it through the collet, and close it down on that pin. And once it's a little snug on that pin, there's a little arrow here on the nose of the cartridge and the graduation marks here. Note where that's at, back it off just a little bit, take the gauge pin out, put it back to that spot, and that's your 0 spot. And now you have micrometer adjustment for how much pressure you want to put on your part. If you have a real delicate part or a thin-walled part or something like that, you might want to go 1/1000ths. If you have a little medium, just a regular pressure on it, you might go 2 or 3/1000ths. If you really want to hold something hard, like for broaching or heavy milling or something like that, you might want to go 4/1000ths. Once you have it set, take your wrench off, lock it down with your hex wrench to lock the collet in place so it can't move. That's all it takes to set up this system. The advantage here, and what I was talking about with the regular or the traditional extended nose, is our force is directed directly over your part. So when the collet closes, it closes exactly straight down on your part. So the holding power is so much better than a traditional collet. That's a huge advantage of our regular and our overgrip collets. You eliminate the micro movement, you get better finishes on your part, you get your tool life lasts longer, and so on. For overgrip collets, they go in just like a regular collet. I'm going to go over here real quick and kind of give you a demo on that. So our overgrip collets, they open up 4 millimeter over the diameter that you're chucking on. So now you can take a part like this where there's no place to really chuck on the part, except for there's a great spot right in the middle. But traditionally, you can't get to that spot because you can't get over the diameter that you're chucking on. So what we can do now is go right over that and chuck on that little diameter in there, and it still holds with the rigidity and accuracy as our regular collets, which is we guarantee within 2/10 maximum run out. And that's because our cartridges are one-piece hardened tool steel, and it's ground all together. The overgrip cartridge, or overgrip collet, opens up 4 millimeter over the diameter that you're chucking on. We have them in 3 different kinds. We have a T style, which is a longer land area. We have a V style that is catered towards the upper end of the 10 millimeter, and we have a W style that's a standard land length, and it covers a whole range. All of our collets, from 8/1000ths all the way up to 394, are in our stock and ready to ship within 2 days. Whether it's overgrip, whether it's standard, any size. Our sizes that we have a TF37 size, which is our F37 M10. We have a TF25 size, and that's an F25 M10. And we have a TF20 size, which is our F20 M10 size. And we have a F201 size for the Tornos machines. We also have a 5C. It's for chucking if you want to chuck in second operations, or if you have a grinding machine, or something that you need more tool clearance with an accuracy and you'd be able to adjust your chucking force. We also have a 5C cartridge. We have, for the overgrip collets, I forgot to mention, we have an ejection guide sleeve that comes with every collet. So it allows you to customize inside the collet to hold that part so it doesn't fall into the slots when you eject it. So when you put your high pressure, when you open up the collet, you have high pressure or pneumatic or knockout, it guides that out so it doesn't catch in your slots when you open up the collet. We have those in 3 different styles. We have stainless, we have plastics, and we have a brass one. The brass one comes with every collet. We also have a modifiable collet. It's a semi-hard collet. You can bore it out to whatever size you want or whatever configuration you want. Those are also available.
It's very similar. It's like an emergency style.
Yes, it's emergency style collet. Yes, yes. All of our collets fit all of our cartridges. Any size cartridge, any collet. So they're interchangeable from one machine to another.
So if you got 2 or 3 different machines with different size sub-spindles, you can use the same collet just by different cartridges.
Exactly. Yes, yes. Anything else I need to cover?
All right. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Chip Prescott. I'm one of the owners here at MASA Tool, and this is the Chin, Joshy.
Director of Engineering.
Director of Engineering. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right.